My name's Philip. I'm part of the development team of amplifiedjourneysHK from Harman and Carden. This is a music discovery site which is all about adding the ultimate playlist to your ultimate drive. So let's get started. Let's tell the application where we are, where we want to go to, and what we want to listen to. So we're going to start in Kings Road, London, at the Bluebird restaurant, and we're going to drive down to Padstow in Cornwall. Incidentally, it's where they get their scallops from, but that's not important right now. What is important is what music do we want to listen to. We're going to listen to rock, I think. Let's just check the other genres. No, let's listen to rock. We could go to the advanced search and put in a more detailed address if we don't know the postcode. And we can also select moods. Hey, let's have some chilled rock, but perhaps not today. So very simply, we've told the application where we are, where we're going to, and what sort of music we want to listen to. So let's see what it's going to do. Okay, we've the application has found us 68 tracks that exactly match our 272-mile journey, which is going to take about 4 hours 51 minutes. And here's our playlist. I'm just going to scroll down here, and here we have a selection of tracks, album tracks, and singles, which make up our playlist of rock music for our journey to Padstow. That's pretty cool in its own right. Nice piece of music discovery, because there'll be a whole bunch of bands on there that I've not really considered for a while. I've also got my mapping directions at the same time. Along the top here, there are 3 tabs. These are 3 individual playlists, each one 68 tracks long or so, and each one in the having a slightly different search criteria, but all within the rock genre. I'm now on landmarks, and here we have bands with titles in their names, or song titles, or album titles, with words and names that link to areas along my route. Here we are, reason for match, Grand is a landmark along my route, and it's a Procol Harum track. This allows me to buy it straight away, should I wish to. I can find a similar one. Find similar means a track that listeners on other music websites have liked and have the same sort of algorithms, same sort of sound as Procol Harum. Or I can simply replace it with another rock track, and here we have Anti-Flag, which is something of a counterpoint to Procol Harum, but hey ho, that's what music discovery is all about. Underneath you'll see a Pink Floyd track, and I think I'm going to have Shine On You Crazy Diamond, because I think that's a good track to have on track number 2. So I'm going to use the plus button here, and there it is. This track has gone into my final playlist. I should have mentioned this here. This grey column on the side is the listings of the tracks that are going to make it into my final playlist. The third playlist I currently have an option for is a playlist based on bands and where they come from. So here in the middle of my journey is Swindon, and if I scroll down a bit further here, I'll find, yes, there you go, a whole bunch of XTC tracks who are from Swindon. So it's a way of building up lots of different images and styles for my playlist. The ultimate playlist being based around bands who are from the area I'm driving to, have sung about the area. Next best thing is, what do you do with this? Well, the 3 buttons at the top here are where you go for that. So the first one is email it to a friend and say, hey, look what I'm going to be listening to. Or you can very simply download it onto your iPod. We give a little dialog box that's going to explain. Click download playlist. There's the file, save file. Let's just go over to iTunes. And when I'm in iTunes, I'm going to go import. And it's going to find me there. There's an Amplified Journeys file that's just come in. Let's open that one, and there it is, just there. Can you see Hong Kong Amplified Journeys? I click on that, and there it is in my iTunes dock. I can now start playing with that in the iTunes manner and finding out whether there's albums, individual tracks and stuff I can buy, and whether I've actually got that already, and whether I need to buy it or not. Okay, let's go back to Amplified Journeys, and the final thing I can do is obviously I can print it. This actually was something of a very useful thought when we realised we could do this, because it means you can print a really nice